Good morning, peeps. I got a word I want to drop, or wherever you happen to be in the time of day when you might listen to this video. It might not be morning for you, so good afternoon, good evening, all that good stuff. The point I'm trying to make. Hey, listen, I wanted to. I'll forget to write this down, and I'll forget to make a video out of this. But for anybody out there who might be easily offended by my what you feel like is an anti-US stance or something like that, or talks very negatively about the US. Somebody came in to the bath. I feel like at this point people are deliberately trying to harass me wherever I go. I'll talk about that in another video. This one's funny. I mean, this shit I gotta deal with. And maybe they do this to other people too. I don't know. World's a fucked up place, but people are petty. They'll do anything because of their hatred and discontentment with themselves, and they ain't happy. So they don't want to see other people be happy, or they don't want to see. They're jealous. Jealousy, man. Jealousy is a big one. They don't realize they're motivated by jealousy a lot of times. It's so unconscious, and it just rips them apart, and they'll do anything to just tear another person down. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible fucking emotion, and people need to stop, take a breath. Ask themselves, what is motivating my behavior right now? Because if you don't have a control of your emotions, if you're not humble, that's what to be humble means. Is part of that is self-discipline. Like a ninja, like an ancient ninja, to have that kind of self-discipline of your emotions. You're out of control and you're not being strong. And now those moments, you're being weak. To not have control of your emotions, especially the negative ones like jealousy, which could lead to a kind of anger that's not justified. I'm not talking about a righteous anger, but a wrathful, vengeful anger is just, it's weak, man. You ain't being strong. People who want to try to get into brawls and just fights in those kind of moments, you're not being strong, man. That's not masculine. That's not tough. That's just, you're being weak, out of control, and you're being destructive. You're going to destroy yourself and destroy somebody else. But let me come back around before I go too far. I heard a lyric the other day that I think somebody deliberately tried to play in my presence. I'm trying to keep it sly on their phone, but it was like, "Fuck you, man! You think you're John Gotti?" I don't know. John Gotti, I guess, is a reference to some Sicilian mafia guy. I don't even know who the fuck John Gotti really is. It just sounds cool, I guess. Or maybe they're talking about me. Maybe they're talking about somebody else. I don't know. They're like, "You think you're John Gotti? I'll wear US is the best on my chest." Cute little rhyme there, right? US is the best on my chest. Look, here's this should clear it up. I don't like countries, period. Get it now? Don't care where we are. I like living things. I hope that helps. I'm a living thing, you're a living thing. There's lots of living things, birds, flowers, grass, trees. I like those things because I could take care of them and they could respond to me and stuff like that. They have the breath of life in them. I can water them, speak to some of them. Some of them maybe not so much. I try to speak to squirrels and stuff like that, but I think they may be listening to it. Anyway, I'm not going to go on and on and on. You get the point. I don't like countries, period. Not just the U.S. Countries, I think it's ridiculous that we form allegiances to any team or country or anything like that. And we go so far as to kill each other for that shit. Peace and blessings, y'all. Be a peacemaker, peace seeker. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. People don't like the word peace sometimes because they think it means you're not willing to fight. You don't know how to fight. You're like, peace? You a pussy? No, peace is hard, man. Blessed are the peacemakers because you gotta make that shit. You gotta try. You gotta be a peacemaker. You gotta arrive at peace through it all, through the conflict. Thank you.